And a good morning to you all. It is a Friday, and oh, what a gorgeous start to the day. We've had one great looking week for weather, and why not end it on a good note here? One thing you might note here on this pretty shot that we have on our airport camera, uh, the sun looks like it almost has that hazy look that we often get on those very warm, humid mornings. So, why is it looking like that? Well, part of the reason is the only reason the sun would look like that if there's something in the air that would cause it to, to have that look, something scattering the light. And notice here, this is our air quality index. It's actually in the moderate range. Anything over 50, between 50 and 100 is considered moderate in the air quality. Anything under 50, and probably 95% of the time here in Erie, our AQI is at 50 or under. But today it's at 63. Uh, one of the, I guess you could say, one of the unfortunate parts of having a large high pressure system over you for a long period of time is that it keeps the air stable. And the only way you can get pollutants out effectively is when you have some instability and allow some of that pollution to mix out. But we've been very stable. And we have had good wind. That's helped to keep the AQI down. But now that the wind has died off, we have moderate. Now, if you're in general good health, you don't have to worry too much about the AQI. But if you do have any pulmonary problems, asthmatics, you can probably continue unless you have severe symptoms. You can continue with normal activity, but especially if you have that issues and maybe you're running or exerting yourself a little bit, you may want to make sure you have the medication nearby because you'll want to watch for that. But in fact, the AQI is even higher from Ashtabula out toward Cleveland. They actually have air quality advisory because the AQI, I believe, is getting close to 100, and that's when that's when we start getting even the general population, if you're exerting yourself, may start to feel it. Now, we don't have that, Los Angeles, New York City pollution where the AQI gets in unhealthy range. So that's one of the good things about being in a smaller city is that we don't have to worry too much about that. But if your nose is running, remember we chatted about this the past couple of days, the pollen is high. And usually these numbers kick into gear about now. But these kicked into gear about 2 weeks early, courtesy of a fairly mild winter. Even though March was on the cold side, the pollen is high. Maple, poplar, juniper appear to be the biggest allergens in the air right now. And tree pollen is typically first in the spring. Grass and weed pollen don't kick in usually until summer. So maybe probably again, depending on how May goes, maybe mid to late May, and into June and July. So and the UV index is moderate, with full sun and some of that particulates in the air. That's something that is on the moderate side. And I'm going to go full screen because we have none other than the lovely
Hi.
Chelsea once again joining us. Wow, twice. We are blessed. We're absolutely. Do you want to grab a chair?
Sure.
And sit a little bit?
Sure. I heard you talking about allergies. Do you have allergies?
I do. Mine aren't too bad. I don't consider. When I was 14, I had allergies to grass pollen, which shouldn't affect me, but I know because our pollen count is so high. I get sniffly. We'll find out today. I'm gonna do a little outside run, and we'll see how I am in the noon show. If I'm coughing a lot, I made the wrong decision. Speaking of running, somebody here has a big event coming up
On Monday.
on Monday. What's happening on Monday, Chelsea? Don't leave us in suspense.
I'm running the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, the epitome of running is the Boston Marathon. Everyone knows that. People in Scandinavia know about it. They know about it in Tibet. I bet you have some Tibetan runners out there.
I bet.
I bet there's someone there because we have how many? Probably
I think it's 28,000 or so.
28,000. Okay. Mill Creek's population is about 50,000. So if literally half of Mill Creek left to go on the run, 28,000 people. And where are you at? Like 15,210? Or how do you know where you're supposed to go?
I don't know. I've never done it before. I went to college in Boston,
Oh,
but
I'm sorry. I thought you said you did that. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is new.
yeah,
This is the first time.
I've only
Okay.
ever done one other marathon, and it was the Presque Isle Marathon.
Okay. Which is one of the qualifying marathons for the Boston, because you can't just run any race. You have to go to a place that qualifies. And I heard that runners love Presque Isle because it's not hilly. It's, if I recall, I think it's the flattest of all the qualifying.
Definitely one of the flattest.
Absolutely. Got that one hill at Perry Monument. Got to go up that little hill over the bridge. That's about as hilly as it gets at Presque Isle. So now you've been running for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, since high school.
Yeah.
So.
And I ran in Boston in college at a D3 school.
Okay. So there you go. So, this is someone who says, you don't just sign up and say, I think I'm going to run the Boston Marathon. You have to qualify. You have to prove that you can at least make it.
You can also raise money for charity, which is what some people do, which is always nice to see.
Well, if you do this one, will you do it the next time then? Maybe?
I don't think, a lot of people go to Boston and try to qualify. I believe you can qualify for Boston at Boston. I could be incorrect in saying that.
Okay.
But if that's the case, I do not believe I will be qualifying for Boston at Boston.
So are you ready? Do you feel you're ready?
I think I'll finish.
Okay. And is that the main goal here, or do you have a specific time in mind?
That's the main goal. When I ran Presque Isle, it was just to run it in under 3 hours and 30 minutes to qualify.
Which you did.
Yep.
Which you did. Okay.
And yeah, I did that. So I'm just going to go have fun.
Okay. And well, you should, with 28,000 of your closest friends all doing the same thing. So what we have here, Chelsea, as we head on, I know which one to press. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to get to a forecast here, Chelsea. And we've already looked at the weather maps here. And with the time that we have left, why don't you give us a rundown of the 7-day forecast? Because I don't want to just sit there doing nothing. Okay. We want to have active participants here.
Wow.
Okay. So there you go.
So on Friday, that's the high, correct? Or
That
the
is
average?
the high.
The high
That's
of
the high.
75 degrees. On Saturday, there could be a couple of showers and 73 degrees. Sunday, 75. And then Monday, things get a little bit tricky, 48 degrees with some potential snow in the evening, couple of flakes, not too bad. At least that's what Tom tells me. And then
including the one sitting here right now.
Tuesday, it'll be 45 high. And then Wednesday, kind of back to that regular April weather like we were talking about, 54 degrees. And Thursday, a beautiful 61 and sunny.
Here you go. So just a quick hit Monday and Tuesday. And finally, we say hello to all of our morning chat friends like Bunny Hopper. Okay. Appropriate Easter time. We're still in the Easter season. Hello, April. Shelly out there in Corey. She's got 44 degrees. Looking forward to a gorgeous day. There's Michelle, our other Corey girl. I'm sure I saw some who said hello to you. Let's see. Hey, Lori Santos, our Edinburgh weather watcher, Bob and Sue. They are Jacksonville, Florida. They are one of the regulars here on the morning. Barb out there in Cambridge Springs, 42. Todd Crow, hello to you. Blaine, Barbara, good. Oh, Barbara's saying good morning, Lori. Hey, Barb, how about this girl? Okay. and no, see, now Lori says hello to you.
Hi, Lori.
Okay, Lori says hello. And all right. And Shelly wishing you good luck over the weekend. Okay.
She says her family's heading out there, I guess.
You're leaving today. Okay. Sounds good. April says good morning to you. Blaine says good morning. People are noticing you. This could be a good way to network, okay? Because these people talk. They will talk. Kim says awesome. Kim, our other Corey girl. Corey well represented here. Bill, Waterford guy. He's been around a long time. 46 out his way. And look at that. So you're here, and we're getting like record numbers of people coming in, or at least talking. Okay. Sue wishing you good luck. David, good morning to you. And April saying good luck to you, Chelsea. And Gail McCracken out there in Titty, long time no see. Good to see you as well. So it's time for us to do and go back to a little bit of work. Good luck, Chelsea.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of you all. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you Monday.